slut dragon! You slut!
Chill out, dude.
Hey, that's slut! You don't have to... Shame on you! Shame, you slut! Why the f does it feel like you're whipping me? Because your soul got tangled in a... Slut! Ow! Slut soul!
Hello everybody and welcome back to Shield Studio, aka the Dragon's Den. I'm a little off here, aren't I? There we go. Nope. I don't remember making a profile on this. Either way, check this file out real quick. Here at the Dragon's Den, unfortunately, my wife is not feeling well. We had a bit of a fall if you guys were watching our sumo yesterday, so she wants to get some rest because we want to make sure she doesn't have a concussion. So it was a pretty bad fall. So hopefully it'll be okay soon, you know, make sure there's no real concussion kind of concept. But so for today, we're doing my favorite franchise. We're still on Pokemon. We're going to be on Pokemon for a while because I have a great idea for my wife too. I finally found an editor for Pokemon Platinum, which is more her favorite than any of the 3D games. So that's going to be my goal, is to get her to play through one of the games she likes as her first ever Nuzlocke. What is this? I don't remember doing this. Weird. Alright, emulation, restart. We gotta make a new profile. By the way, thank you, Necro, so much for the 13-month resubscribe. Thank you so much. It's a Necro. Hold on, my thing isn't working. I always got to remember to refresh, mix it up. Is it down B? Nope. Nope, that doesn't do it. How the heck do you do it on the old I'm gonna have to look this up. How do you delete a file? I don't know. Oh. No, no, it's hold up B. Hold up, B and X. That's not working. Why is that not working? Configure current game. Nope, that's not it. It's not working. Nope, darn it. You did it again. It's because I'm clicking the trigger buttons. Or maybe my X isn't registered. I should check that. Hold on. I apologize, everyone. Trying to figure out how to do this on a freaking emulator. Yeah, exactly, right? A strongly worded letter. Configure controls. Nope, that's correct. Everything should be good to go. I don't know why it's not working. Oh, because home is also the... Oh no, that's B, so that shouldn't matter. Nope. Okay. Directional pad. Oh, there you go. Maybe that's why it wasn't working. Hi, Moondrop. Good to see you. So yes, I've been editing a lot of ROMs lately. I've really enjoyed editing ROMs lately. I've been doing ROM edits of Alpha Sapphire, X and Y, Omega Ruby, and now I finally just found an editor for Platinum. So I'm currently editing Platinum. I added the fairy type into the Platinum, so it's going to change the whole 9 yards of how the game is played at this point. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, like when I get to Cynthia with her, or when my wife gets to Cynthia, I should say, because I'm building it for my wife. So, but it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Yes, yes. How nice. I love this little intro, though. I love it transitioning from, like, early stage to the new age game. That made me very nostalgic. But yeah, so I added in the fairy types. I added all the updated quality of life changes, like I can't get rid of HM sadly because I really don't know how to do that on this editor. But I at least got rid of, or I upped the HM strength. So you know, Rock Smash is a 60 base. So I updated the rules back to the modern age, at least to, most of the time. So I'm good, Moondrop. How are you? How's the did you finish your electric run? Because it wasn't a Nuzlocke, but you did, oh no, you're not your run. Your randomizer one with the wheel. Did you finish your wheel run yet, Bernie? Or not Bernie? Ah, Bernie, you came in at the wrong time. Moondrop. Hey, Bernie. Hope all is well right now, actually. Yes, I am Shields. How's it going? But yeah, so I'm editing that realm right now, trying to make it a little bit more fun too, like editing the gym trainers, because I don't know, I'm debating if I want to change the gyms from Platinum to Diamond and Pearls, because I feel like Diamond and Pearl with the updated rule set of Platinum would make a better team, because some of those gyms having alternate Pokemon that weren't pure were actually a benefit to them. Like Vulcaner having a water type was a good idea. No, I didn't know you. I don't remember you telling me you won that one. I thought you were still getting to the Elite Four because you were talking about how the luck was very good to you. That's what I think too. Is I think the Diamond and Pearl ones had better team makeups. So I think I'm gonna look into that. And then I added some new TMs and stuff to replace old bad TMs. Add a little balance to the game. Like I added Wild Charge in because there's not really any good physical electric move in Gen 4. So, other than Thunder Punch, which not everybody can learn. So, I've been learning how to edit, though. It's a lot of fun. I took Volt Tackle, and I changed all of its stats to make it into Wild Charge, because no one uses Volt Tackle except Pikachu, so don't need it. Nice. Yeah, that Milotic's a pain in the butt. It's funny is I'm using my D-pad to move around even though I have a joystick, just because it's nostalgia. Like you're playing a game like this, you know. Well, actually, no, there was the joystick. The joystick was added in on the SP. So for the Game Boy Advanced. So this would have had a joystick. Oh. That didn't work. Hold on. There we go. Get back to the joystick. It is weird playing on the D-pad after so long. So it doesn't work like it does in the other one in Emerald, but for those who have never played Emerald,
Hear ye,
Zero!
let the record show that this viewer was here first.
Hello, Zero. Hello. But for those who don't know, in Emerald, you can actually choose to walk out of the house instead of walking up to the guy, and he'll actually follow you out and say, hey, where are you going? But in this one, you actually have to walk up, because they do this cutscene where we focus on them and look up to down, which I've always had an issue with. It's like, why are we going from up to down? Hello, Zero. Oh, yeah, no, getting Abra, like, yeah, that's a huge find in any early game Nuzlocke. Slackoth's not bad, but the fact that Truant is a thing is a pain, because you have to play around Truant. Alright, Cat. Anybody catch that, by the way? That I changed the text? Now it says Cat instead of May. So if you couldn't tell, my rival is my wife. The start of my group. I gotta move something over here, because I just realized that my 3DS thing is like weirdly off-center. I don't know why that's the case. There we go. It's still a little iffy because it's cutting off a little, but that's slightly better. May is upstairs, I think? Yeah, exactly, right? Nice crit. Subtile, yeah, so for those who don't know, this is a run where I will only have 8 Pokemon total. And you can read them right there on the thing. This is my favorite team. My wife made me a jacket with my favorite team on it. You can see it here. Sadly, I don't have Rillaboom in this gen, but, you know, we're going to go with Sceptile as an alternative. And then my 2 other alternatives, in case those main 6 die, is Metagross and Weavile. So my wife made me that jacket, got it custom made for me, because she knew how much I loved those 6 Pokemon, so this is my ultimate team, in my mind. I'm sure some pros are out there like, this is a bad team makeup, and I'm like, I don't care. These are my favorites. I don't care. You're going to notice some changes in this ROM, by the way, because I made this custom. So just look forward to all the changes I made. I wanted to make it a little bit more entertaining for everybody, so just watch and wait. We'll see if this goes well. All right, let's see. Ooh, it's a female too. That's a rare. What's a good? I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Calliope. I think that's how you spell it. Calliope. Yep, that's how you spell it. Okay, good. Shiko. No, we are not naming her Shiko. I am not doing Shigo, cosplay for my starter. Yeah, look, I'm sure Cat will be happy. It worked! Ha ha! The edit in the text worked! So instead of May, it's been replaced with Cat. Ha ha! I love it. I love seeing my work after all this. I've been just nonstop working on this stuff, so it's really cool to see it actually working. Ha ha! That's so cool. You can use it to see where Cat ought to be. I love it. I know others are out there like, I made whole ROM hacks. I'm like, I don't care. This is fun for me. I don't do a lot of technology stuff and succeed at it. So this is like the first time I've been successful at technology. Hi, Bernie. Wait, I already said that. I'm forgetting what I've said myself. Really, Zero? Really? I'm not quoting that. Look, I know I say that we read out loud your text, but that's only when they're appropriate, everybody. So don't try to trick me. I read before I actually read aloud. Thanks very much. Thanks for the potions. Not that I'm going to be able to use them, but thanks anyway. We got a naive nature. So our speed goes up, but our special defense goes down. That's not bad. But I say, we are a speedster, so I can work with that, actually. Outspeeding things in this game is usually crucial, so, I'll take it. Yes, yes, we'll be right back. We'll come get you. Now let's see if my other edit worked. We're going to see if this works. Does this work? Does it work? Does it work? By Trainer Cat! Yeah! Pokemon Trainer Cat! There we go. Yep, it worked. Ooh, dang, nice crit. I promise this will get harder, but I wasn't going to make the freaking first battle like a nightmare. I'm not one of those ROM hackers where I'm just like, let's torture everybody. No, that's why I'm making my own, because I don't like the current ROM hacks. Because everyone's obsessed with making things uber difficult. I did add it, because if you look over here in the corner, you'll see my only 8 members of my team I can use, so I have to go catch them. Because it was the only way to put them in my party automatically, was just catching them, so. But since I'm only getting 8 total Pokemon for the entire run, I don't think it's that big a deal. So I gotta make them last. Yep. Piplup is her favorite starter, so... She helped me build her team, so she's actually built this team to fight me. So we'll see how this goes.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
Fuck!
You only have... And Piplup is not one of them. Thank you very much. All right. I was like, wait, who's talking to us? Oh, right, our mother. You're your father's child. I would say you're going to give us the running shoes, but that's not in this one anymore. But that was the first time we ever got running shoes, by the way, for those who don't remember. It is in Generation 3. Saved us all. I don't know if y'all remember playing Gen 2 and below, but we were so slow. Yeah, I'll be right there. Yeah, I'll follow you for sure. Yeah, no, let's get out of here. Hi, Puccina. Bye, Puccina. No, I don't want. I don't want to do your little trick thing or whatever. I'm not going to be able to use it. Maybe our next run, but this run we have a strict group, so we know what our encounters are going to be. Yeah, how about no? You're all going to see this and like, really? But hey, it's better than making sure I don't catch anything. Grab my 8 Master Balls. Then grab my rare candies, because no one wants to see me grind. Zero, don't you say a word. Thanks, Necro. At least it wasn't 0. I had to find them still, sadly, because I had to make... I should have just made them the only encounters, but that would have been really hard if I decided to do grinding off stream or something, and there was nothing to grind on. Because this place does have some essentials, so... Come on, get out of the way. There you are. You know what? You might not need a Master Ball. I know it seems mean, but, you know, you don't have to have one. You're like my starter. You guys just have, like, cool Pokeballs while everyone else has to use Master Balls. Our first member of the team. Yep, right. Well, no, it's not her favorites. It's it is her favorite Pokemon. Like, they're all parts of her favorite. She has a ton, but she made this competitive. So she built a team to beat me out of her favorites. So, let's see. Windle the Weedle? No. Candy. Don't kill Candy. Trust me, I thought about choosing you as one of mine, because you are actually in one of my top favorites, but no thank you. Oh, speaking of, for the platinum thing I've been editing, I also gave people their modern abilities, so now he'll actually have Drizzle in platinum, which is going to be so much fun. Ooh, a female Stunky. Oh, I see how it is. Well, just for being sassy, I'm still going to throw a Pokeball. That's what you get. All they know is focus energy. Yep, Weedle is male. Oh, so you do know and move. Now it's like on principle, I want to try to catch you in a regular Pokeball. Fine. One more try. Fine. We'll use the Master Ball. I didn't realize Stunky had such a high catch rate. Our first Master Ball use. Oop. Has not been identified yet. No kidding. Let's go with Aria. Don't you fly over me. Weird wingle creatures. I actually don't remember now, because I only remember the first 3 I edited. I forget like which is in each. I know they're all in these encounter areas in the first area, but I don't know where's... Oh, that's our first one. Okay. Beldum. You're going right into the box because you are a reserve. You know, it is true. A lot of the pseudo-legendaries are pretty much all dragons, except for, like, Metagross and, Tyranitar. Name it after my wife's car, Maiden. Ugh, bless me.
That was a weird one.
A little bit, yeah.
Like, you said Achumi. And you see.
Put that pseudo-legendary in the box. That's our backup. So for those who don't realize it, the ones on the screen you currently see are the ones that are actually going to be used. The other 2 are backups. Thank you. All those saying you could have gotten Bug Bite, he learns Twin Needle the exact same time that he would have learned Bug Bite, so Twin Needle's just better. Get some added muscle onto this team. This was like my all-time favorite Pokemon when I was a little kid. I was obsessed with Beedrill. I've always liked poison types, like Beedrill, Arbok, Weezing. I always loved poison types. That and dragons. Hence why Dragonite's on there, as Dragonite was one of my favorites.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
Fuck!
Oh, sure. Moondrop, let me know. What are the nickname you suggest? Poison Barb. Scope Lens. Yep, cool, that's why. For those who don't know, I made it so I could get my team, the one I actually use competitively for my favorites. So that's why he has the Scope Lens, because his ability I use in my games are Sniper. And then Poison Barb is obviously for our other poison type. But since he has no poison type moves yet, we don't need to give him that. Hi there. Ghosts. Why am I not surprised by that, Zero? Dondanzo is Donbazo. Satsugi is Tatsugurli. I like Hacker for Necrozma. Yeah, early games were not kind to ghost types, let's be fair. Everything was the same for like Gen 1 through 3 for the longest time. Even this game really didn't introduce that many new ones. The one thing I will say, certain Pokemon, I've always said I don't understand why they've left their defenses so low. Like, even for speedsters, having a defense of like 45 or something just seems cruel. Hi, Beldum. If anything, I've put this place as a nice grinding spot if I want to come back and fight Beldums for attack EVs. Oh, absolutely. Like, I've always been ashamed of the stats they gave to certain Pokemon, because it's like, freaking Onyx is so freaking good. People underestimate how good Onyx is because of his speed and his defense stat. His only downfall is the fact that his special defense is non-existent. Like, if they had just balanced that out a little bit better, like, a little bit higher special defense, just so, like with Geodude, just so they're not wiped in one hit. Yeah, Necrozma has eyes. It's crazy, right? No, it makes no sense some of the stats they gave to certain Pokemon at the beginnings, and then they just never went back to them. That's my problem, is they never went back to really change any stats. They just gave us a bunch of new broken Pokemon and said, we'll ignore the people in the past. I'm gonna marry her someday. If I'm lucky. Oh yeah, the power creep is real. Like, it was bogus. The disrespect of certain Pokemon. What once was top tier. Ha ha, I am lucky, you're right, Zero. Well, yeah, certain Pokemon, it's like, what's the Pokemon? It looks like it's standing on one leg all the time, but it actually has two legs. I can't remember what the Pokemon is, but for the longest time, people thought it had only one leg because the sprite only stood on one leg. Hoot Hoot! Yeah, Hoot Hoot. Everyone used to think Hoot Hoot had only one leg. And it's just because the way they drew it to make it look like he was standing on his, legs on a tree, it just didn't look right.
He stood with his legs together.
And there's another one too. There's another one that does that too. There's like a few back in the old days that just did not look right. What?
One of its legs is up and...
Oh, no. They actually always drew those legs. That one was always fine. But I'm trying to remember. There was another one. Torchic's another one. Yep, Torchic's another one. It's funny how many times people thought these didn't have didn't have two legs just because the animators decided to be lazy. I mean, it's clever work because if you want them to have that appearance of on a small legs or something, it's a good drawing design. It's funny how much misinterpretation comes from that.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
Fuck!
I'm not too sure, honestly. I'm gonna take a wild guess, and I'm gonna say Incineroar, because he's newer, so I doubt he has too many debuffs at this point. You go, Wally. Yeah, for Wally, for this game, all I did was just edit his team. I just gave him his full team, so that way later on he's more of a challenge than he is normally. Oh, really? It wasn't Incineroar. Okay. My next guess would probably be, Kangaskhan, because Kangaskhan has been the same the whole time. Boom. Oh, the question is, oh, Incineroar lost knockoff. Really? Oh, that's right. I heard about that in the new game. Kangaskhan lost Power Up Punch, and a lot of people were mad. Because the whole idea of Kangaskhan with, a parental bond and Power Up Punch was, super broken. But see, my thought on this is, why don't you just teach it Swords Dance? That would give you the exact same buff as parental bond Power Up Punch. So I don't know why people are mad about that. There's alternative strategies. It's just like Yu-Gi-Oh! If you lose a card, just add another card that has a similar effect.
Screw the rules, I have money!
I will say the interesting thing about walking past that and not being, approached by the guy from Emerald is always weird because I'm like, he follows you throughout the entire game. Scott. That was his name, Scott. He was introduced in Emerald, and he basically was to introduce the Battle Frontier. All right, I think this is where I put another Pokemon, so I gotta get to that. Because there's one on every route. So there's one of my Pokemon on every route. There it is. I'm not even going to bother with a Pokeball with you because there ain't no way. Our next member of the team. Probably my first ever favorite Pokemon as a child was Dragonite. I was the weeb who was like, Dragonite's the coolest, Dragonite's the best, and I stand by that. Let's see. My theme is basically names in my family life, so we got Dragonite. My wife's favorite is Dragonair. Mine's Dragonite. Seems appropriate. Nidoking is freaking awesome. Out of the two of them, Nidoqueen is my preferred though. There's the potion. I was like, there's an item here, isn't there?
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
Pokeball.
It's Clefairy!
Fuck!
I swear, I'm always paranoid because I hear sounds from the wind outside and it shakes the whole house. Oh, I don't think it'll sound crazy. My favorite type is poison, and I always get, you know, rough from that. There you are. Favorite starter ever. Second is Rillaboom, but sadly Rillaboom's not in this gen, so third is Sceptile. Oh, Bug's awesome. I don't think there's anything wrong with having Bug as your favorite. People underestimate how strong Bugs are, man. Like, Aaron, the Elite Four member proves it. I know, Drapion is the lie. Drapion's the lie.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
Fuck!
Monkey. I know, the Bug Trader. The Bug Trader. I told you I'm going with names from my family life because this is my favorite run, so it's got to be my favorite people. So I'm going to name him Aaron. After my father-in-law. And my future child. What item did you get? I don't remember giving you an item. Muscle band. Oh, that's right. Actually, I think that's just an item he has normally. I didn't give that to him, that I remember. So I think that's the 5... I think we just got the 5% encounter. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay. True. Even with sand attack. Didn't miss once. For those wondering why I did Alpha Sapphire. For one, I like both teams, but also think of it this way. Do you see my team right now? You know how much of a pain it would be to try to fight Team Magma with this team? I'm crazy, but I'm not stupid. I know that I'd have a heck of a time trying to fight Team Magma with this team. I have 3 Pokemon that are weak to fire-ish, 1 Pokemon who's weak to ground, and, you know, it's like, it's 2 Pokemon weak to ground, actually. So it's like, yeah, that's not happening. Thanks for the heal. I saw somebody, I think it was Flygon HG was his name, the streamer, and he did a run where he had no healing allowed except for like in-game heals. So after like certain game moments in the game, you're automatically healed, and those were the only times he could heal. So everything else was up to movesets. And I thought that was so cool, but also it looks like such a pain. Suspicious. Who's suspicious? I'm not suspicious. You're suspicious. Echoed voice. I hate that they got rid of Bullet Seed here, because that was like such a crucial help in Emerald. So the fact that they changed it to... That's just it's so annoying. But, you know, it is what it is. It's probably because they upped the power of Bullet Seed. So when they upped the power, they couldn't, in their minds, give you a better Bullet Seed. Because it went from 10 damage to 25 damage per hit. And I think that's why they decided not to give that as a freebie. One of you gives a... Oh, there we go. Wait, one of you gives me another berry, right? All the berries. I can't use... This is a hardcore Nuzlocke. I can't use items, so I need all the held items I can get. We're twins! Of course you are. What to say? Why didn't I just use that? It's super effective and it's stab. Hey, nice. Oh, I have plans to visit eventually, but it'll probably be when I'm visiting my family in Scotland. So it'll probably be like a dual trip. It's my cousins. So not close, but it's my cousins. Shit. Trust me, I've been trying to get a kilt, but every time I look, I can't find one in my tartan's colors, so I gotta keep looking until I find the right one. My grandpa has his old tartan somewhere, and I gotta find it so I can get the right coloration. Oh no, there will be bagpipes eventually. Once I get there, I will be picking up a pair of bagpipes and a shillelagh, because I want it like a real shillelagh, like from the materials they make them there. Because if you try to order one here, it's twice as expensive. What was I doing? Oh, right. I gotta go this way. This is where my next encounter is. Not you. A shillelagh. You know what it is. Don't try to act all like you don't. I think this is where... I think this is where Sneasel is. And then the cave is, I think, where I put Happini. I think. We're about to find out. Hopefully I did this right, because if not, this is going to be a really awkward moment to have to... There it is. I was like, where the heck is it? My second backup, it goes right into the box. Weavile has been my favorite since the first movie came out for Generation 4 with Lucario. Sneasel. Female. Okay, well, we already used Arya and Calliope, so... Melody. I should have freaking gotten a repel. What? Oh, maybe that's the problem.
Do some research if that's
Maybe it was just the food or something else that made you sick.
yes, a concussion can cause a fever.
I'll just keep resting, hun. There you are, my adorable little Happini. And that's the last member of the team. Tomato soup, probably fine. Bisharp, yeah, no, for sure. And so, yeah, so everybody loves the new Ceruledge or whatever you pronounce it. I can't even pronounce it. But yeah, that's just... Alrighty, there we go. Now let's get out of here. He is such an edgelord. And apparently he's also, like, super broken, this Ceruledge guy. Like, I've never seen his stats because I've never played all the way through Violet and Scarlet, but supposedly he's got ridiculously good stats, too. Hi, Skitty. That would have been a really rare encounter just now. That's like a 5% chance. Alright, go put our Sneasel away. You guys, go over there. This has been one of my favorites since the very beginning. I love normal types, so Snorlax and Blissey were like always my favorite couple. Like the power couple. Told you things were going to be a little different. Just wait. There'll be a you know, a surprise coming. Fury swipes. Better than Scratch, I guess, because it can potentially do more. No, I think Scratch is just better. That's actually his normal evolution, level 14. Muck Punch. Bye, Scratch. Mega Drain. I did like that they did this because in Emerald you could only get Mega Drain if you did not evolve him until like level 26. So it was a pain. All right, let's see. None of you have any of those, so I'll just give you guys some held items, I guess. Thornberry. I forget if there was something I put in the thing over here in order to get or not. Nope, still the same stuff. Okay, right to the gym then. You guys can see the little new changes I made. Hi there. Sounds good. I look forward to it. I would never. I'm a star. All right, forgot about you. Bum bum. Just because I just realized that we might need to be cautious. Because that actually was slightly threatening. Double slap. Yeah. No, I love Grovyle. I didn't see the cat. Focus energy.
Is at the beck and call.
I kind of forgot what order I put them in, so I was like, oh. But yeah, if you couldn't tell, I edited also the gym trainers because, like, you know, hey, we're going to be fighting a lot of high-level gyms. Got to have high-level gym trainers. So I upped, because if you hadn't noticed, I also changed the time when they evolve. Hello, Aurorus. This is not a good example of things getting harder. It'll change, trust me. I just basically upgraded their basics. Fury swipes. No, thank you. Right? Yeah, you know, like a theme. I like themes, just not necessarily all the same type, which is why I appreciated when Platinum had team or gyms that had diverse moves and abilities. No, I'm good. Twin Needle. There it is. It's weird that rock doesn't resist bug. Smokescreen. Probably focus energy. Because Screech is kind of more useful. Yeah, favorite Gen 4. Dragon Rage. So helpful. It's probably the only way I'm going to survive this early game, because I made it slightly difficult on myself, but... Fury Cutter. Do. Just getting so many evolutions in one go. Soft boiled. That's a must. Gotta keep charm. I could probably get rid of pound, to be perfectly honest. Last evolution. Might as well give her this, because it's the only thing she can learn. So she has a attack, at least. Sorry, Refresh. I really don't need you. Alright, everyone's got items. Yep, cool. Alright, our first major battle. We'll just go in with our starter as usual, and we'll go from there, I guess. Here we go. This is not going to be a fun matchup because I am weak to a lot of her Pokemon, so... Hello, Golem. I mean, the easy trick is to do this because that way she wastes her potion. Oh, I probably should have... I edited everything, but I forgot to edit their potion. I should have made it a hyper potion. I forgot that they increase their HP significantly when they evolve, so... There you are, you annoying creature. Ow. Oh, that was a crit. Okay, I was about to say, if that says normal, I could have just died to a crit there. Why didn't you go for Rock Tomb? I gave you Rock Tomb. I guess he was going for the... Oh, because the AI doesn't see Rock Tomb because we're not... Okay, I see. Oh, hi, Probopass. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, good. We didn't get paralyzed. That could have been bad. He had, bulldoze on there, and I didn't think that through. Probably get rid of Lear. Having the dark move might be useful. Armaldo. Don't have a lot of coverage against you. Yeah, that would have been sad. Uh-oh. I didn't think of that. I forgot we were a dark type. Ah! Alright, maybe sticking with Aaron was probably the better play. No, not paralysis. Oh, come on.
They went to the Sapphire place again.
Oh, nice.
Aunt Mary figured out how to set her timer. I remember the last photo we did together was me, because I set up the camera.
This sucks.
You know what sucks?
Huh.
I'm wearing a white sweater and I dribbled a little tomato sauce on my shirt.
That does kind of suck, yeah.
And I like wearing this one to work because it's nice and it's warm. Now I can't like bring it for tomorrow, but my clothes are in the dryer, so I should have my other sweater.
Freaking Armaldo, man. Oof. This is... You know, I'll give myself credit where credit is due. I made this a lot harder on myself than I had intended to do. faint. No. All right, that should be it. Ah. It's fine. Flame wheel. Whew. That Armaldo made that a lot closer than I thought they would. I underestimated that. He does have Sid the Sloth energy, yeah. He really does. Armaldo, yeah. Don't take those parts. I can't believe I nearly lost in the first gym. Ah, that would have been hilarious. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not complaining about the challenge. I'm surprised at how close that was. I thought the first gym would be like the easiest, but I was like, nope. Which means this next one is probably going to be a nightmare because the fighting types. Rock Tomb's a good coverage move, at least. You don't have a lot of moves as it is, so... anything is better than nothing. At least, if anything, it'll drop the speed of these upcoming guys, even though they resist it. Oh, there's Megas. We're gonna get there eventually, don't worry. You think I'd make this easy on myself? There's my Beedrill Light, speaking of which. I don't remember why I gave... oh, it was because in case they didn't give me the right abilities. So I'll get 3 of those, just in case. Lava cookies. I already got the evolution, so I don't need those anymore. And then, what did I find I could sell? That. Bum, 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 bum. I think everyone has the abilities I wanted them to have, but I'll double check. Yep. We're all good. Actually, now that I think about it, turn that XP share off, because that's just becoming a pain in the butt. And then let's go get our, oh, not you. Not you! Up here. Gotta get our HM! Yay! Told you I changed some things. Made it slightly more viable. Let's see, you have a 41 attack. It could be pretty good. One of you needs it at some point, but I don't know who I want to give it to right now. Probably you, because you don't really learn a lot of good move sets for a little while, so it's okay to put it on you for now. It's a better scratch, and it's steel type, so it gives us some coverage. But yes, so I changed cut to a steel type move to make it slightly more non-destructive to our party. Though it's not going to be much help, because aren't too many things that are weak to steel that we didn't just beat. Notice I didn't use it against the gym leader, because I was like, you know, that might make things a little too easy if I did that. And now I regret it, because I was like, yeah, that made things, yeah, way too easy. Yeah, I know, you're here. Hit right. Pico! We'll save you, Pico. Huh. Guess that mitigates that. Ah, I see how it is. Doing the same thing to me. Great. We both can't hit squat now. You happy? Ah, how'd you hit that? Oh, it was a crit. I was like, uh-oh. And we didn't hit ourselves once in confusion. Nice. Haha. Victory is ours. The Devon parts. Yeah, no problem at all. You know, it's what I do. Yeah, you go dig now. I didn't change the normal trainers, by the way, because it would take forever to do that. So I only changed the gym trainers and Team Aqua. Because the regular trainers I can avoid, so... Or not. Should have just gone down. Why did I do that? But whatever. And we still outspeed. Whismer. Adorable. I always thought cut really should be steel type. It just makes more sense. I mean, I get the idea is that it's supposed to be people's claws, but if you're sharpening your claws so much that you're cutting trees in half, I feel like it's a steel type move at that point. If we go by the logic of Pokemon. Bug would also be acceptable. I saw people arguing for Bug. Bug could be acceptable as well. In fact, it probably makes more sense to be Bug than it does Steel, but in my mind, Steel just works better with the word. Yeah, exactly. Non-existent. Exactly. Logic. What's logic? See, I like that you can turn off the XP share in this. I'm having the trouble with the freaking Brilliant Diamond with me and Rando. We can't turn it off, so I have to literally grind certain Pokemon by themselves if I don't want to overlevel. Whereas Rando's just like, nah. Because he doesn't have to worry about overleveling. He doesn't play hardcore. He plays regular Nuzlocke, which, hey, play it your way. No disrespect. You play it your way. In fact, my wife is not going to be playing hardcore Nuzlocke rules. She's going to be playing regular Nuzlocke rules. So she'll have potions and all that good stuff, so... I was about to say, even the gym leaders use potions. You can't get, you know, upset about that. So far, I have definitely seen a growing flaw in my team's design. So ground types are kind of a pain for us. Ground and rock types. We don't have a huge amount of coverage on that. I don't lean into anybody, and you know that, Zero. I don't have an aggressive bone in my body. Thankfully, we don't have to fight our rival again for a bit, because in the Emerald, there's an extra fight in this city. Actually, you know, I'm not gonna comment. Thanks, Cat. But notice I didn't change any of their move sets because I was like, you know, it'd probably make it harder on myself if I had a team of, you know, evolved Pokemon, but they still only had their base move sets. So yeah, talk about, you know, torturing myself. So we'll see how that goes for me in this game. Especially because we're coming up to fighting types, which even with low level attacks are a pain in the butt to deal with. And we don't have a flying type move on our flying type, you know, Pokemon, so yay us. Selling fodder. But thankfully this game is nicer about giving you certain things. So, I mean, the fact that we get the Mega Drain instead of, you know, Absorb means we might do a little bit better with our starter. And our Monkey, obviously, is a good coverage as well with Mach Punch and Flame Wheel. So, at least they have decent stats. Thank the Lord that the starters have good stats. Hey, get me out of here. I said, I'm gonna say, head to Dewford. Yes, that. Bum, 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 bum. Do. Silk Scarf, please. I don't think I have anybody who can use that right now, except for our Blissey, but still, it's good to have. In case she has to go out, you know? She has a, you know, move. Do. You're our only person that resists, so you're kind of just gonna have to, you know, do a lot of the grunt work there. Because you can't avoid the trainers in this gym. Hey. How do you do that twice in a row, man? The freaking chances of that. I like how it went for Detect. It's like the AI always goes for Detect for some reason. And it's like, just trying to make me waste my PP. AI is so dumb. I guess even at fully evolved, they have no HP. Ah, Polyrath. I don't remember if I gave you Ice Punch. Nope, Bubble Beam, okay. How could I lose? Alright, gotta go heal real quick, because I think our Dragonite is our only way we're going to beat this gym, because the rest of our teammates might not survive a stab fist attack from any of these. Do. Boom, do. Who does dark puzzles in their gym? Oh wait, you have the silk scarf, so that's why you have that on you. I was like, what do you have on you? That's right. Alrighty. Oh, gotta get up to level. Almost forgot, that would have been bad. Rage. I feel like Harden is better. Rage will increase our attack, though, so... But Focus Energy we kind of need for our Scope Lens strat, so... I think we're kind of good as we are. Eventually we'll teach you something else, but... Not that you're going to get a lot of use, but just so you have something, I don't know. Bestow. What is that? User passes its held item to the target. Oh. No, that's silly. I'm not going to do that. Alrighty. Here we go. Here we go. This gym I'm not as confident about, which might make me actually live longer. It'd be a real shame to have to go to one of our backup Pokemon already. Note to self, don't use any status ailments, because everybody in this team has guts. Oh, I forgot to turn back on the Metagross and Weavile. I forgot to turn back on the XP share. That's alright. The flaw of this gym, everybody. If you have a good special attacker. Oh, heck no. Ha, Marvel scale. But that's gone now, sadly. Or, multi-scale, I should say. It's really only Saving Grace Dragonite has is that ability because he's very fragile for a bulky boy. Slam. It's 80 base power and it's probably better than Rock Tomb. Ah, there's the big boy. Oh, good. He doesn't, That's great news. I forgot he's an HP tank. Why'd you use Arm Thrust? You have better moves. I gave you better moves. Whatever, your loss. I even gave you a second opportunity. Weirdo. AI is weird. Ah, now that one is slightly intimidating because that could hurt a good deal. Oh good, he went for bulk up. I was about to say, if he went for payback right off the bat, I would have been a little upset. Because a payback from him would probably actually really hurt. Oof, went for the low kick. We are pretty heavy, so I guess the AI saw our weight. Don't really know if I should switch to anybody else, to be perfectly honest. But we are very low on HP right now. Okay. That is why Dragonite is my saving grace for probably a good majority of the early game, because the rest of my team, I love them because they're my favorites, but I also know their weaknesses. So, yeah. Heracross was the one I was worried about because of Night Slash, but I guess he saw Aerial Ace as a higher base damage? I don't know why. Maybe because it wouldn't miss? I don't know. Whew. Okay, so that one was a lot easier. So at least that's a nice little break. But Watson is not going to be nearly as easy because I have no ground. So that's going to be slightly of a pain in the butt. But I've proven myself against 2 gyms so far. I have a viable team-ish. We don't mention the fact that, you know, it's because I have it's like one specific individual in the team. But now you guys know why I said I would only switch out my Pokemon when one dies, because if I used Metagross and Weavile throughout the game, it'd probably be a lot easier, and I don't want it to be that easy. I like my main team. Hi. You say it's dark ahead, but they took out that entire concept in this game, and you just go right into Steven's room. Nice. If this was an actual Nuzlocke, I would have been happy with that encounter. Because Makuhita, like, solid early game encounter for this because it deals with Watson and it evolves very early on. So if you get Emerald or this game normally, like, Makuhita is a great encounter. Look, giant whale! Wonder what that could be about. I know, you guys are thinking it's way too easy. Trust me, I made it hard. It's just not there yet. Early dragons just make things a little easier in the early game, but once the late game comes, that 40 base damage ain't gonna be doing squat. And it's not my fault that for some reason the AI always goes for bulk up first. Like, even when they have moves that are super effective. Steel Wing. At least that gives us more coverage. Hey, baby girl. Bum, 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 bum. That would have been a good encounter, too. Zubat is always a good encounter for Nuzlocks. In fact, I'd argue it's probably in the top 10 of best Nuzlocke encounters you can get in any game. Because Crobat is pretty much coverage for almost every gym in every gen. Like, they're, like, except for, like, Watson and, like, the electric gyms throughout the franchise, like, he really does cover a lot of bases. Saying he had a favor. Yep. Now we go to Slateport. Slateport we go! You give me the soft sand, right? Yeah. All the held items I can get because the other teams will have held items better than mine, so I have to deal with what I have. Don't have enough. Here, take some sand. Exactly, yeah, right? That's not suspicious at all. Still don't have enough. I don't need those, at least not right now. Alakazite. Not going to be really useful, but hey. You're the secret power guy. You're the incense seller. Ooh. Wish I had the money for those, because those would be helpful too. Couple of heart scales for when we get up to the top. Get our Metagrow site for later. And a razor claw for that. So, yep, that should do it. I need potions. That's what I need. Can't buy the TMs yet. I'm not making enough money. Oh, he's down here. I was like, where is Mr. Stone or whatever his name is? It's down here. That's right. Devon parts. Here, take them from me. I don't want them anymore. I don't know where they've been. This old man just told me to deliver his parts. Premium schoolers. No, I totally think that's what you meant to say. Ah, fine. Rip off. I didn't have 50. Yeah, I barely did. Hey, it's you! Yeah, you better run. Alright. Let's see. Who can learn Thief? Finally, a stab dark move. Wish I could get rid of you, but... Probably Smokescreen. I think its usability has finally come and gone. Because as things get harder, it'll be less likely to be usable. Whereas Screech is always usable.
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
Fuck!
They are, depending on which Pokemon. Certain Pokemon learn them by, you know, naturality. Alright, and then for you... Twin Needle is your stab move. Poison Sting is really weak, so we could probably get rid of that for Thief. Just so you have better moves right now. 70 base power, 90 accuracy, chance to raise defense. Probably... Yeah, it's better than Slam. Slam is very inaccurate. Flash. We'll think about it. Ooh, he could do bulk up. That's not bad. But Taunt is so useful, so I really don't want to right now. I'll save bulk up for when I fight a gym or something, because... Or I don't know. We'll see. That's why I don't really like using setup moves too often. I gotta keep Thunder Wave on you because that's just too useful. So it's better than Rock Tomb anyway. Oh, you mean like... Oh, I see. Well, I mean, in the new games you can do that, so they did listen eventually. They finally listened. Hi there. Ah, the enemy is here. Bring it. What? I changed you. These editors are so tricky. You were supposed to be a Sharpedo. Ah. Forgot you could learn that. But it's inaccurate, so ha! It's Grimace. Yeah, that probably would have hurt more if my changes had actually happened and it became a muck and the other one was a Sharpedo, but well. Edits. They're so tricky. And you're supposed to be a Golbat. Whatever. We'll deal with it later. Ow. Ooh, I don't like that, I can tell you that much. Hopefully we outspeed. I'm about to say, because I gave them some good movesets, though for some reason I didn't register them to evolve, so it might not have put on the new movesets either. But I know it did at least register the changes, because there wasn't a Muck there originally, or a Grimer, so it registered the change in Pokemon, but not the change in, evolution. Yo! Muscle McMuscles! You had more muscles in the original, but that's fine. Looking good, looking good. You got the beard on point there, man. Beard on point. My name is Archie. The rough-looking lot of you seem here are members of my Team Aqua. So tell me, boyo, do you know that Pokemon people and all life in the world depend on the sea for life? That's right. Sea is an irreplaceable treasure for every living thing on this planet. I was a little upset that they changed their appearance when they did these remakes, but I've grown into them. Ugh. Excuse me. Thank you. Now the question is, can I beat my wife's team? Because that's the next challenge, and it ain't looking good for me. Oh, right. This is where we go talk to her, and we don't need the Pikachu, so we don't need to worry, I guess. Unless it's required. Oh, okay, it is required. We can do contests later. I like the contests, so... I want y'all to see my wife's team, because she made a pretty darn good team. And all those who know my wife, I was surprised that apparently there is no Eevee in her, fighting team. Her Eevees are exclusive for her, performance teams. So I was surprised by that. How nice. Let's get out of here. I don't want to talk to him. Let's keep going to Route 110. Yeah. That sounded like freaking Phineas and Ferb. Ba-na-da-na, da-na-na-na-na. Gitchy gitchy goo means that I love you. Exactly. You know what I was thinking. Echoed voice. Like I said, I miss having Bullet Seed, but that works too. It's the only stab, normal type move we can get right now for her, so can't complain. Alright, probably have you up front. I think is the safe bet. Actually, no. I think this is the safe bet because I believe I know what my wife... Dire hit. Well, that's something to sell. Alright, here we go. Me versus Cat. Let's go. Yeah. Challenger Cat. Pokemon Trainer Cat with Star Raptor right up the front. Okay, here it is. That's why I started with him, because I knew Intimidate would be a pain in the butt. Oh, come on!
Hi, everybody.
Slow it down, at least. Don't you start double teaming me.
And I don't normally go for moves like that.
Please one shot. Please one shot. Please one shot. Okay.
Ah.
That freaking Endeavor strat was coming. I know it.
That AI does not do me justice.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about you.
I said justice.
Hi, Obama Snow. Can we be friends?
Obama.
Probably not. Bye. I'm not leaving my dragon out against you.
You know what's coming.
Actually, no. These are random moves. This is their level up move set. The only one I know I made was our final one based on your decision.
Oh.
So this is completely level up move set. So I have no idea what to expect.
Come on, Obama.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
What just happened?
It used,
You used what?
It used Swagger. So it's going for the confusion strats. So Mach Punch, please.
Super potion. Come on, Obama, tank.
Oh, come on!
Tank to tank, tank, tank.
Kill it, kill it, kill it! Before it starts doing freaking setup strats! I hate Swagger! I hate Swagger strats!
Cat got the swagger.
Oh, crap. If I have him out, I know who's coming next.
Yay!
Hi, Empoleon.
Wait, doesn't Obama still have the mega thing?
Not in this yet.
Okay.
I haven't unlocked Megas yet.
Okay.
Uh...
Penguin, mega. This is my favorite.
Oh, crap.
Yeah! The king shall rise!
Oh, is that all I do?
I'm steel type, bitch!
Oh.
Then again, for some reason it's going for Bubble Beam, so I don't think it knows a steel move yet.
No, but it probably knows Peck, which would actually hurt a lot right now.
Come on, AI.
Oh, there's Metal Claw. Crap!
Come on, AI.
Oh, that's really bad.
Come on, AI. Come on, AI. You know I'd be better at this.
Freaking swords dancing fracker. Good, it went for Bubble Beam.
Come
But that does break
on.
my Marvel scale, so I need to outspeed.
No.
Oh.
No.
Swords Dance Metal Claw already.
No.
Freaking early game movesets for starters are broken
yeah,
as
but
heck.
stupid AI. I would have done something better. Rawr.
Crud. I don't know what you have.
Then assume I have the later stuff, because at least you'll have an idea.
Well, actually, if you have the early stuff is what I'm worried about. Pursuit! Okay.
Kill this traitor.
It's the early moveset I'm more worried about because, yeah, I was about to say, because he has some pretty good moves. Because he has battle armor, so I can't crit him. And I can't leave because of pursuit.
Ew.
Oh, come on. Forgot about the black sludge. Oh, that's not good. Stop.
Keep going.
Stop.
Keep going.
Stop.
Keep going.
Stop.
Keep going. Come on. This is me. We have to take out at least one.
No, I only have 8.
That's the point.
Oh, he was going for pin missile again. I knew it. That freaking pin missile. I have lost so many Pokemon to that ability. Or that move. Black sludge bull spit. Knock this sucker out. Dang it. Thank you.
Oh.
Your team is terrifying, especially in early game. Because they have all their early game movesets, which means it's all the level 1 stuff that they automatically... Ah!
Now you see why I picked them for fighting team versus my contest team. They're my big boys.
I don't know if I want to send in Calliope against this, but I need to.
I literally have big boy team. It's kind of like a team that has Alakazam and, what are the trio? There's a trio.
Ah, you stupid...
Charizard and friggin' Tyranitar or something. It's oh gosh,
And
come
that
on.
didn't even kill him? I thought that would one-shot him. Oh, really? The sand...
Yes, because accuracy drop can really make or break a match.
Frack. You! Yes, I hit through it.
It's a trio in the mystery dungeon, like Blue. It's supposed to be the like best team ever in the dungeon world. So
And there's
like-
the last one.
I like the big boys. So my team is like nothing but the big creatures in a sense.
Alright. It's up to you, William. You resist fire. Oh, come on!
Will-O-Wisp! Oh, Confuse Ray, sorry. They look similar.
Come on, hit through, hit through, hit through. Dang it! Oh, that's gonna hurt in drought, yeah. I say, even for a Dragonite, that hurts.
Oof! Safeguard.
Trying to protect itself. Well, can't do Thunder Wave now. And Quick Attack. Come on, come on, come on, hit through. Frack! I can't stay in now. Susie, you're not going to do great against Quick Attack, but maybe that won't hurt you too badly. Okay, good. Oh, good, and the drought's over. I don't have a lot against you. Why did I do soft boil? Wrong button.
Doesn't hurt to heal up
Ah!
because of that.
I can't send anybody else out. Because you also have a psychic move. The only reason you're not using it is because flamethrower is better. So I can't
Like
send
I
out
said,
Infernape.
this is why I would be a way better opponent than the freaking AI. We would actually go toe-to-toe with a match. I probably still lose because I'm not very
There we go.
strat-worthy with a bunch of stuff, but...
Oh, don't worry. They'll get better.
Oh, I know. I know. I'm just saying.
Jeez, that was close.
No.
Leaf Blade! Nice. Gotta keep Mega Drain for heals. Fury Cutter will be useful in a later game. Pursuit, however, I'll be replacing, but probably Quick Attack, because I don't use Quick Attack a lot. And we're gonna outspeed most things anyway. Beat Trainer Cat. Look at us. Our teams look pretty tired. Let's
Yes.
take care of them. Yeah, no kidding.
I'm so tired. Oh, your hand feels cool. Oh.
Go get an ice pack.
Sorry.
Why didn't you have an ice pack?
I didn't think about it, okay? And I just ate some soup, so it's not like I could have laid down while eating soup.
That's fair.
Thank you. I have some mental thing going on right now. It scared the crap out of me earlier, though, because I was having some major memory issues. Like, I was sitting there like, was I supposed to call somebody? Did I call this person? What? Like, I could not remember even making phone calls to clients today. I still can't really remember making phone calls today.
Like I said, once we can go in, we will get you checked. You said you wanted to wait. She got a head bump yesterday because of the sumo. You guys can actually watch it live if you'd like. It shows where I accidentally landed on her when we were in the match, and so it's like you can tell where the danger was. And so we're just keeping our eyes on to make sure she doesn't have a concussion. Or at least a major concussion. Obviously a minor concussion is minor, but if it's a major concussion, we have to go get it checked out. Minor concussions happen all the time, so hopefully it's one of those. Leppa berries. Like I said, her team is going to be the biggest threat because it's just going to get steadily harder and harder to beat it. Oh, speaking of annoying teams to fight. He's prepared for the gym. Don't worry. I made sure of that. One of you. Make sure to get some sleep.
I kind of got a nap earlier, but I kept getting woken up.
Not even close to enough for these. I believe there are a few hold items around here that I could invest in at least. So if I look around, I think there's a held item up here. Look around, look around, look around. Nugget! Hey, there we go. I can at least get one of them now. If I can get Bulldoze, that's probably the best one I can get right now. Why are you staring at her? Uh-huh. That's not creepy at all. I don't like the fact that the guy said don't talk and then just gave me a nugget. I really don't like that. Seriously, ma'am, you want to treat me to dinner? What the heck? Feel so unmotivated. Oh man, I feel you. I had no work today. I was really bummed. I mean, I don't mind the day off, but after a whole week off, I don't really need another day off. So it'd be good to go back to work tomorrow. Pokey toy. Can't use that. Taylor just chilling up there like, leave me alone. Taylor. Taylor instead of Taylor. Yeah, I can see that as a rapper name. Yeah, that works. But I have those. That's weird. Oh, that's the battle place. Don't want to walk into there by accident, trust me. This is the bike place, right? Nope, this is not the bike place. I don't know what that is. That's you. I don't want to do that yet. Pass you up real quick. And you're the massager. Pokemiles. I have none. I don't remember how to get more Pokemiles. Is it just walking around? Oh, Tornados, that's right. That's how you get... Okay. Chico doll! Nice. Torchic doll. Mudkip doll. Coffee. Ribbon retail. Gorgeous ribbon. Interesting. I don't know what those are for, but... Alright, so the question is, which TM should I get? Probably Bulldoze, considering what we're going up against. Yeah, I think Bulldoze would probably be advisable. The only downside is, though, Bulldoze hits our allies, so we gotta be careful how we use it. Because we have some people who are weak to that. Oh, we have Drill Run, though. That's something. But Bulldoze... Poison Jab wouldn't be bad on our Bug, which would probably be helpful. Considering what we're going up against, I imagine Bulldoze is probably our best choice here. Yeah. So, Bulldoze it is. Just makes the most sense to get. Get rid of Steel Wing for now. Him having Bulldoze is always good, because that's just coverage. Fury Cutter is 40. Probably get... I'm trying to think when we'll need Pursuit. Probably not for a while, because that's like for late game, so we can get rid of that. And then... I love that you can use TMs on multiples now. All right. Do. Now we gotta go deal with what's their name. Yep, here we go. Yeah, no, he's not pushing it at all. I don't want to, but here we go. Magnezone. Don't really have a way to deal with you very well. So I guess Calliope, since you resist. Not what I wanted to see. Alright. Mach Punch this sucker. Really? You switch right when I didn't... Really? Freaking hate it. Magnezone took down most of my crew. Must not have a better option. Slash. I would if I could. Oh, terrific. Haha, got the flinch. I hate when the only downside of making them all evolve early is that they have the level 1 movesets they typically have, so they are slightly threatening. That's not good. That's really not good. Ah, crud. Don't need agility. It's interesting because typically you have play rough, so I'm surprised that you don't use that right now. Maybe the AI just doesn't understand how to use its abilities. And last but not least, Roserade. That was close with Magnezone and Rollout from Azumarill. That's the hard part of this run when you only have 8 Pokemon to choose from. You lose one and it really affects anything, so you gotta be careful. You probably could take on this gym. Just saying. Could you be my rival? Aww. He's shy. Rock Smash. How nice. Alright. Unavoidable gym trainers. Do 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 do. Gym puzzle's not hard, you say? And you're dumb. Why did you even go for that? You had Ice Fang. What the heck? Kind of thought that would do a lot more damage. You have Iron Fist and Muscle Band. I guess I overestimated how strong he was. Like I said, my first time editing, so making the gym trainers wasn't really my priority. It was making the gym leaders. So... So far, I mean, Screech did just save our butts earlier, but I feel like then Poison Gas should be the one to go right now, because we're not really using it. Gonna need probably a lot of cherry berries in this game. In this fight. I say in this game. You hate to see it. Precious Raichu. I like how You know, let me know what you guys think about the team makeup, by the way, for some of these, because the guitarist with a Raichu and a Kricketune, I was like, this makes sense, right? Sean. We beat Sean. Now I just think about Leela from Futurama. They all were doing that to me. Even Sean. You have a better move already. Minimize. Ooh, that could be cheesy. That's risky, though, because if it doesn't work, then I'm trying to set up for no reason. All right, Watson. Watson. Shaun the Sheep. Yeah, that is a classic. Yeah, I think everyone's got an item. So, should be good to go. Let's do this. All right, Watson. If that is your real name. Yeah, I got past all my rigged doors. I intend to reform Mauville. Making traps for my gym. I love his episode. I, Watson Leader, shall electrify you. He looks like Santa Claus. He looks like a jolly Saint Nick. But, like, on vacation. Can't use bulldoze. What was I thinking? Wow, I thought that would do a lot more damage. Oh, is it... I forget. Does this gen still have the thing where it splits the damage between its victims? I thought they got rid of that. Oh, that's right. I made a change to his typing. So fire isn't going to do much to him. Oh, great. And I got rid of quick attack. Oh, joy. I like how he went for Manectric first. Ha! Can't use Thunder Wave. No! Oh, we about to lose somebody. We about to lose somebody. All right, everyone's gotten up to level. I don't feel bad about using it now. And you need to switch. Frack you! Ow. Die, Manectric. Faint. No, thank you. Oh, he missed Supersonic. Oh, thank you. Nope, can't do that. Can't do that. Toxic spikes. I can't use that on the next gym, that's for sure. It's fire type, so I don't really think I'll get a lot of use out of it. Ah, why do you have to go for that? Oh, come on! Just adding insult to injury at this point, man. Come on. Yes! Okay. I underestimated just how useful Plusle and Minum would be to this team, because for those who don't know, Plusle and Minum's ability are plus and minus, and Ampharos and his ace also have plus and minus. So they were getting boosts to all their attacks. Hence why they were doing so much freaking damage. Whew. Jeez. I underestimated those freaking rats. I was like, oh, you know, they aren't gonna be that big a deal. I even gave them max EVs because I was like, oh, they're weak. I underestimated them. Like, they're still as fragile as ever, but dang, do they hit like trucks. I almost lost my favorite. I was going to be so disappointed. I'm so glad for some reason the AI just really wants to go for Thunder Wave more than anything. Woo! Right, baby girl? And now you all know why I don't play, like, Renegade Platinum very often or things like that, because I'm not that much of a pro. I'm okay at Pokemon, but I'm not a pro. Not by any means of the word. Where's the bike guy? Because I'm going to need that bike. We're going to Mount Chimney. Bike guy's down here, right? Yep. That cat is gonna give me a freaking heart attack, I swear. Well, where's the bike dude? Is this not where you get the bike? I thought this is where you get the bike. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Yep. Here we be. Rydell, Rydell. Mach and Acro. Always go with the Mach bike first. I feel like I have more usability for that. How much money did we make off all that? Was it enough to buy another TM? Nope, not even close. They don't really give you a lot for any of this stuff. Dang it. I need to make some money. I'll be back. All right, everybody. That is all the time we have for today. But I hope you enjoyed it. I honestly, so far, it's worked out pretty nicely the way I designed it. It's working almost as well as I'd hoped it did. Some of it has been scarier than others. So I'm glad that it gave me the fright, because it wouldn't have been much of a show if I didn't at least get somewhat nervous. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. So I'm wondering if I can go this whole way, because it's just going to get steadily harder and harder with all these fully evolved Pokemon teams. So I'm looking forward to seeing how far I can get. But until then, I hope you all had fun. I know I did. I'm going to raid you over to a friend of mine who is playing Pokemon, or what is he playing? Oh, he's playing Minecraft. So please go support him. We play Pokemon on Thursdays. Also, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And follow for free on Twitch, because you get some cool emotes and you get notified when we go live. It lets us know you like what we do ever so much. But until then, cheers for the stream. Thank you so much for joining us, Zero. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Necro. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you, Necro, for the resubscribe. We appreciate you guys so much. Love you guys.